What's going on, my Flabby family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. I don't even know what to say anymore, man. It just seems like everybody is trying to come at the Indiana Fever and take their focus away from basketball, man. We are about to get all the way into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 24.5, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it. Now, before we get into the nonsense, because that's exactly what it is, I want to give a quick shout out to Sanaya Rivers, the rookie for the Connecticut Sun. She ended up having a really good debut after losing her mother, man. So that is something major to be able to push the feelings to the side and come out there and perform the way that she did. Congratulations to her. And also good game by Jewel Lloyd and Asia Wilson. They ended up performing well together. Actually, both of them dropped 20 points. Jewel Lloyd looked like she was really locked in, shot 6 from 9 from the 3. So just wanted to give a quick shout out to them, man, before we get into this nonsense, okay? Because that's exactly what this is. There's a story that is going about the internet where Sophie Cunningham was accused for having an affair with the CEO of the Sun and the Mercury, right? And honestly, man, I'm just like, why? Why do people keep lying on this team, lying on these players? Why are we having such a hard time with just allowing the Fever to play basketball? So let's read this statement where they're bringing up that Sophie Cunningham's name was brought up into a lawsuit with this person that is just nonsensical, just trying to get some money off of the Connecticut Sun or off the Mercury owner, whatever they're trying to do, right? So it says the recent reports concerning Josh Bartlestein, I guess that's how you say his name, hopefully I didn't butcher it, and Sophie Cunningham are entirely false and morally reprehensible. Let's be absolutely clear about the origin of these claims. Attorney Sherry Wright, personal injury and immigration lawyer, currently serving a 2-year probation with the Arizona State Bar for violating the rules of professional conduct, sees an opportunity because of the reports about previous ownership. Ms. Wright has now filed 4 separate lawsuits against the organization, seeking over $140 million in compensation. To date, her cases have been dismissed by the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission and Arizona Civil Rights Division, or voluntarily withdrawn. She continues to insert salacious lies and fabrications into her complaints, knowing that the media may report them as fact. As happened yesterday, she hopes to coerce the Phoenix Suns into settling. Sherry Wright will not extort our organization and never see a single dollar. We will pursue all available legal avenues and hold those accountable for participating in the spread of misleading and false narratives. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Why do the Fever have to deal with this nonsense? Why are the Fever having to deal with this nonsense, man? Let's see what Sophie had to say. I am deeply saddened by the recent false accusations made against me by Gene Traylor, someone I do not know and have never met. Let me be clear, his statements are untrue and extremely hurtful. I am here to compete, play basketball at the highest level, and win for my team and my fans, while inspiring other women that they can do or be anything they ever dream of becoming. I hold myself to the highest integrity, and my values are what guide me on and off the court. The media who reported on this, I have always spoken the truth and been transparent with any press inquiry. In this instance, it feels irresponsible that I was never asked for a comment about the accusation before several clickbait stories went to print. That is ridiculous, man. That is asinine. I will not let untrue gossip take my focus away from what is most important to me, which is basketball, my supportive team, and my fans. That is ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous. Why is Sophie Cunningham going through this right now? Why is she going through this right now? Why can't you all just allow the Indiana Fever to play basketball? Allow them to play basketball. You know, it's really funny. It's really funny. Since Indiana lost, I didn't hear anything about any race thing. I didn't hear anything. And I'm still waiting on the evidence. I'm still waiting on the WNBA to say something about this investigation. No progress, no anything. They're just quiet. Where is the evidence? Give me some details of what happened. All right? Now, I didn't get to make a video about what Coach Marsh had said, nor Angel Reese. I didn't get to make a video on that. But it didn't seem like they really heard anything. They didn't bring up anything. They didn't bring up anything. So it's like, where did it come from? So did the allegations come from Angel Reese? Who did it come from? Because it seemed like they're pointing it at Angel Reese. Somebody said something about Angel Reese. So did Angel Reese hear it? What happened? Now let's get into the Natasha Howard situation, right? It's more so of Natasha Howard's spouse. But basically, this individual here that's tweeting is a Chicago Sky fan. And I've seen it plenty of times. The things she says or whoever this is says, yeah, you can tell that they are a Chicago Sky fan. All right. So they say, welcome back, Nalissa Smith. All right. Now, honestly, it's trash talk. It is what it is. Fans are going to say what they're going to say. But honestly, this is not anything racist. This is more so of just trash talk, right? So you come down a tad bit. This is Natasha Howard's spouse, okay? They say you don't have too many more times. Everybody else might let y'all get away with talking S about their spouse, but I'll go to war about mine. Now, you come down, she ended up continuing on her rant here, and she ended up saying, be mad, that's cool, but that being racist ain't gonna cut it with me. I'm not waiting on nobody to investigate S. Better keep Howard name to a minimum. Now, this is her spouse, so yeah, I can understand her frustration, how she could be angry. Anybody who is being talked about in such a way and that's your lover, you're going to be mad, right? You're going to be mad. So I get it. But at the end of the day, that really wasn't a racist tweet. That was really on some fan stuff. Now, look at this tweet. This is right on top of what I was reading, right? Somebody came out and said it. I'm crying. The racist, quote unquote, tweet was from a Sky fan. You can't make this S up. So now you have Natasha Howard's spouse coming at the Indiana Fever fan base, and it's like, dog, now you're making it hard for Natasha Howard. You're making it uncomfortable for Natasha Howard. Now, granted, I believe the team ignores it all. They just lock in on each other. They're focused. But you have to try to do your best to keep your family members under control. Now, I'm even speaking from a Tyrese Halliburton moment with his dad stepping in front of Giannis, talking the way he was talking, whatever he was saying. It was really out of line. All right? You could have stayed on the sideline, celebrated, talk your trash from the sideline, whatever the case may be, but you didn't have to walk on the court, get in front of him, and say what you had to say. That's what you didn't have to do. And Tyrese had to call his dad out on the podium. So it's things like that where you have to try your best to contain and to control your family members, your loved ones, all that. I will never believe, ever, that the Indiana Fever is the worst fan base, is the most racist fan base, is the most disgusting fan base. I will never believe that. I've been attacked by Dejanay's fan base, Asia's fan base, Angel Reese's fan base. I've been attacked by a whole lot of other players' fan bases. You all have bad apples in your fan bases. But you don't see us sitting here saying your entire fan base is terrible because of this one person. I won't do that to y'all. I promise you. If you can find a video where I'm saying your fan base is awful because of what this one person said, I will stop doing videos right now. You have bad apples. It is what it is. But stop with the false accusations. Can y'all please allow my favorite team to just hoop? Can y'all please allow my favorite player to hoop? And stop making her a civil rights leader, having to come out here on these interviews and answer about allegations, things that never happened. To suffer a tough loss last night and then to come into today and see this nonsense, I understand the Caitlin Clark fan base, the Indiana Fever fan base. I understand the fatigue because it's every day is something. Every day. Every day, man. It's getting ridiculous, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.